Hello and welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to Barcelona podcast. And first of all, I must apologise, we've not uploaded that frequently over the weekend. The big win over Elche, the opening weekend of the La Liga season just got to me, I had to watch every single game, so a little bit tied down in terms of that, but don't worry, we're back this week for lots more podcasts on Barcelona. First one today, we're going to talk about the Elche game. Of course, there was so much that went on, lots of different positives to come out of that game, so we're going to be looking at what that game tells us in terms of what we can expect for the rest of the season. And one of the first things that you look at is Black Cats aren't always bad luck, because obviously the cat stole the show. I mean, the Black Cat came onto the pitch, took about a minute to get him off, and when he did get off, he got dropped, which I thought was quite unfortunate for him. So if anyone else, if you do live in Barcelona, please make sure you take a cat to the game. If there's any big games, the Clásicos, Champions League matches, make sure you take a cat, because it seems that might be a good luck charm instead of a bad luck charm. Overall, a very, very good performance. I said on Twitter that it was a perfect performance in terms of the different aspects we got from it. We got the win. We got a very, very convincing win at 3-0. A clean sheet. A first win for Luis Enrique. And we played a very, very good style. In terms of minute by minute, it could have been better. I think there were certain aspects of the game where we can improve. And that's good, because Luis Enrique has got something to work with. He can go into training this week, as I'm sure he will. And be a perfectionist and iron out different things which were wrong about the performance. I thought Rafinha and Munir both very narrow. I think what we need to see a bit more of is Dani Alves, and in particular, I think Jordi Alba played very, very well, because what he did do as play as a wing back, and that's what he needs to do. We didn't see it so much from him last season, which is one of the biggest aspects we lost, because down that left-hand side, he is so important, getting up, getting back, he's such good energy. And Dani Alves has to be able to do that. We need to see him get forward, give us the width we need, and it'll help the team. And I think Rafinha and Munir coming inside worked well, as long as you've got that width from the fullbacks. And we're not always going to have that. We're not always going to be on the attack. But when we are going forward, when we have got the ball in the opposition's half, we need to see Jordi Alba and Dani Alves pushing on and making sure we got that width. Overall, though, Rakitic played very, very well. He looked very, very good. Something that really impressed me about him is his work rate, his ability to get involved in a tackle, tracking his opponents. I thought he was really, really good on the ball. We expect that from him. His range of passing, we know, is exquisite. I think there was good appearances for Mathieu and Bravo, a clean sheet for Bravo. Mathieu didn't make a mistake all game. In terms of Mascherano, I want to clear up the red card. Enrique said after the game, I'd rather concede a goal than concede a red card. On this, usually that would apply, but on this occasion, I think Mascherano made the right decision, because it was right after we'd scored. It took us 40-odd minutes to break down Elche. Very, very solid defence. They're a team who parked the bus against us. And if Elche had scored there, that's 1-1 going into half-time. And in the second half then, I thought it would have been really difficult for us to break them down all over again. They'd have restored themselves, they'll have gone out and thought, if we can defend this for 45 minutes, we can get a draw. So I think Mascherano made the right choice. He did get sent off, but we saw in the second half, he played outstanding, probably better with 10 men than he was with 11, and that's quite hard to believe. I think Enrique made a very bold choice, bringing off Rafinha instead of Munir. That was a brave choice, but the right choice, as we saw later on. And I think that really does portray how good a manager he can be. I think the fact that there are going to be big decisions he needs to make, but it's all about trust with his players. Munir will really feel a lift now that Enrique trusts him enough, that he puts a lot of faith in him, a lot of confidence. And the players that are trusted by Enrique, the ones that he does take under his wing, they will improve greatly from that. And I hope there's a lot of players this season that we see trusted by Enrique and given a bit more confidence. Let's talk about Munir then. What a goal. Let's not beat about the bush with this. I mean, it was an absolutely brilliant finish. It was a good ball from Rakitic over the top, took a slight nick off the defender. Munir, good anticipation, good striking play. Again, his position very, very good, as we've seen over pre-season. Gets in the box, and that is some finish, by the way. That is just, the way he takes it. Really, really prolific fashion. Of course, he hit the bar earlier on in the game. That was a great effort as well, but it was a really, really promising performance. And as I say, as a Barcelona fan, coming off the field to a standing ovation, the way that felt as a fan looking on, as Munir, I'm sure, felt as well. But, we can't overhype him, but it's very, very difficult not to. I mean, as an 18-year-old making your debut to the Camp Nou and scoring in the way he did and playing in the way he did, it's difficult not to overhype him, but he's got to keep his feet on the ground, and he's exactly the type of person that will. He tweeted, I know I'm still a B player, but I'm still focused, and he is focused. He's got his head screwed screwed on. He's a very, very mature kid, and I'm sure that he'll develop in the right way, and there's a lot more we're going to be seeing of this man. And of course, as well as Munir, we had another goal scorer who you may well have heard of, and that was Lionel Messi, who scored twice. The first goal, he was surrounded by all of 5 defenders, and he managed to slip past them and smash it across the goalkeeper low and hard. The second goal, I don't think enough has been made of his finish for this goal. I mean, he took it inside brilliantly, skipped past 2 defenders again, very, very elusive, and it's an unbelievable finish. I mean, he literally gets it so close to hitting the post, and it's a brilliant finish, and it needs more appreciation. But Lionel Messi's performance, I don't get all this, Lionel Messi's back, he's back, he's back. He never left, guys. Lionel Messi has been here, he's been a constant. He's had injury problems, he's had other problems with the World Cup. Now he's playing with the same desire, the same energy, and that's what he needed. He needed a manager who came in and said to him, look, you're the captain now, you're the leader on the pitch, you're the man everyone looks to, so go out there and leave everything on the pitch. And you saw Lionel Messi on Sunday, and what they did was Lionel Messi ran around, and it's as simple as that. Lionel Messi ran around and everyone ran around with him, because Lionel Messi is that icon on the pitch. Everyone looks to him. He may not be the captain in the sense that, 1, he wasn't wearing the armband, number 2, he's not a shouter on the pitch, but he has authority. Players will look to Lionel Messi and they'll see that he's running, so I'm going to run too. And in fact, Bartra even came out after the game and he said, when you see Lionel Messi putting in that kind of work, it inspires us all to go and do the same. And that's what it's about. It's about each and every player, individually and collectively, putting in a performance, putting in a shift, and making sure they're doing their job. And that's exactly what happened out there. Lionel Messi's performance is outstanding, and everyone else followed suit, and we were very, very good on the night. And it was really wonderful as well to see Luis Enrique's name being chanted around the Camp Nou. It's not often you see a manager get that kind of love at the Camp Nou, and certainly not after last season with Tata Martino, but it's brilliant to see Enrique, and that's why it was important to bring in someone of our own rank, somebody that the fans knew, because that's the sort of connection you get between the supporters and the crowd and the manager as well. And it was really nice to see that happening, and he looked like he enjoyed himself, and he certainly looked the part on Sunday evening. So it was a great win against Elche, a very big test coming at the weekend when we go to El Madrigal to face Villarreal. We'll have a preview of that game coming up in the next few days, but it was a good performance, a very, very good start to La Liga. We're top of the league after the first round of games, and hopefully we're there to stay. So thanks for watching, guys. Please give this video a like and comment your views on the Elche game below, and we'll be seeing more podcasts very, very soon on this channel. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next podcast.